You know, if I pass all the tests, I'm definitely going to California. I'm going to be a criminal lawyer. Of course, it all takes about 20 years.
We'll be dead by then.
Well, I believe in having a goal. That way you succeed. Actually, that's your trouble. You've no ambition. Ambition.
Hey, what is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue. We're here on brand new F1 2018. I just got back in town last night just in time to hop on this game. I've been really excited about this. Excited about racing on F1 2018. Brand new, just released last night. And so I'm ready to get into a new career mode. And see what we can do and be trying to rise to the top. Probably start off with one of the lower teams and try to work our way up. So this is pretty much the start of a brand new series on F1 2018. Hopefully I can actually finish it this year. Last year I attempted to do a 2017 career, and it just didn't really work out for me. So hopefully we'll have time to make that happen this time. We'll be trying to do this with a 100% race, no assist, and no flashbacks. That is my challenge for myself this time. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, I'll be able to, do that. We're gonna attempt to do that. If not, we'll make an adjustment. Maybe later races down the road, we may have to do like 50% race, depending on my availability. So, anyways, what's going on? Takeoff Aviation. Good to see you. Abdu, good to see you. Little Sophia, good to see you. Gamer Boy 27, good to see you. Blazing Jackenzie, welcome to the stream. Game Fox, welcome to the stream. Ollie Bobs, welcome. And Ryan Todd is today's VIP, the first one in chat. So without further ado, I am more ready than you. I've been waiting to do this for a long time, so let's get into it. We are live on YouTube and on Twitch, so definitely stick around. We'll have a good time here. So let's go over to career mode. I'm gonna wait to fade the music down real soft like. Nice. All right. I love it. All right, let's get it in. All right, career mode. Boom. Advance. All right, now you need to select a team to race for. Each team has different expectations, conditions, so make sure you choose carefully. All right, so it looks like we can actually start off with pretty much any team we like to start off with. So we can pretty much start from the top. Or we could start from like a not so great team. I would prefer not to start off with one of like the best teams. I would prefer not to do that if I don't have to. As some of you guys know who watch my racing videos, you know that I'm a huge fan of Red Bull racing. So that's definitely my team, as well as Haas F1 team is a big one too. I also really like the new paint scheme for Renault. So it's really hard for me to choose. I probably should have chose this beforehand. As far as how good the team is, you see Ferrari and Red Bull pretty much neck and neck. They're like basically just as good as each other. Then we got Red Bull after that. Then we got Renault slightly behind them, and then we have Haas, the Haas team, which I usually race Haas when I race on the F1 career. I've done that the last few times. I think I'm going to try something different this time. I'm thinking about going with McLaren though, because McLaren is kind of like right in the middle. It's like right. It's not like that great and it's not that horrible. And we can also change teams later on. So how about we just start off with McLaren? Yeah, we'll start off with McLaren, and then throughout our season, we'll see if we can get a better contract to work with a better team, and we'll just start from there. Because I don't want to start from the bottom. That just might take too long. So we'll see. Let's go ahead and hit McLaren there. There we go. And who will we be replacing? Alonso or Van Dorn? I like Alonso. I would like him to be my teammate, so I'm gonna go with Stoffel Van Dorn. Yep, nice. I'm glad you guys agree with me on choosing McLaren. Dope. All right. McLaren it is, baby. All right, now we gotta choose our weekend structure and all that good stuff. Let's see. Let me move the chat out of the way because I can't see nothing. Let's see, advance. I don't know what any of that means. Oh, this is okay. So we got qualifying, one-shot qualifying. We got practice type is full, formation lap is off. Can I edit that? Can I edit these settings? Is that possible? Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Weekend allocations. We got practice. Select. Okay, that's tires. Weekend tire allocated practice. So we can't change practice. It's going to be full 3 practices. Qualifying, one-shot qualifying. We'll do short qualifying. So that way we have a little bit more time to qualify. Formation lap. I don't know. Why not? Sure. On. Race distance. I'm going to go with 100. We'll try that. Again, we may change that later on. As far as AI driving difficulty, I don't really know. I've done a few test races on here on multiplayer. I'm not really sure where my skill level falls. Obviously, we could try like Master, Legend, Ultimate, but I'm not gonna go that far. Let's go to, and we may have to adjust this because I don't want to get just whooped on track, but I also want to be able to compete and get some good positions. So we're gonna try with like medium for now. Well, I don't really know where we're at right now because we're racing with no assist. We're gonna be racing with no assist on and no flashbacks. Actually, I'm gonna leave flashbacks on because I will use them in practice, but not in the race. Vehicle damage will set the full, safety car on, corner cutting, stringency regular, race starts assisted. Let's just do manual because we're doing everything else in manual. What up, Lord Hun? Good to see you. Oops, my bad, Lord Hun. I forgot to change that. Thanks for letting me know. I'll make that adjustment on Twitch. I have the wrong game listed on Twitch right now, so my bad, guys. All right, so this is what all of my settings are for yeah, for our driving. So basically elite, it's on, everything is off. Braking assist off, anti-lock brakes are off, traction control, everything's off. So we'll leave that as is and we'll advance like that. That sounds good. So like if we were doing, maybe if we were using assist, I would probably raise the AI difficulty, but because we're not using assist, it's a little bit harder for me, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to Melbourne, guys. Ooh, this is cool. This is my first time, by the way.
Thanks for coming by. I'm sure you're very anxious to get out on track. It's taken a lot of effort to get to F1. Congratulations. But the real work starts now. This is
Claire, motorsports journalist. Nice to meet you. You'll be seeing quite a lot of me throughout the season. So, you had a pretty impressive junior career. How are you feeling about your move into F1? Do you think you have what it takes?
Let's save the questions for a proper interview, shall we? I'm sure you'll have a lot more to talk about once there's been some action on track.
Yep.
I think we could fit you in after FP1 if you're free.
That works for me. I'll grab you the second you finish on the track.
Remember, the relationship you have with the team can be affected by what you say to the media, so be careful. Anyway, it's time to catch up with Carl. He's waiting for you in the data center. Good luck out there today.
So I don't know what's up, but the voices are not perfectly like it's not really they're not synced very well.
Welcome to the data center. Here we've got access to all kinds of information, including car telemetry, weather, lap times, tire wear, the list goes on. Plus, we've got a direct link back to the factory, so we're in constant communication with the team there. We need you to regularly feedback about areas of the car that are lacking and help us direct our resources in the most productive way. More effort here equals a quicker car, so it's well worth the effort. Good luck this season.
Appreciate it.
Oh,
man.
and make us all look good, okay?
Oh, don't worry, I will. I will. You ain't gotta worry about that. Cool, cool. All right, so yeah, that little opening scene. So we
Welcome to your new team.
Okay, she's talking still.
McLaren are one of the most
wait.
successful teams in the sport, and they've reinvented themselves over the past few years. They demand excellence from all areas of their organization, and they'll expect you to integrate yourself and get up to speed from the first race.
He does sound Australian, didn't he? Yeah, so the first opening scene where we're talking to the reporter and my agent, the voices weren't perfectly aligned there. Let's go take a look at the workstation. The second clip was better. The guy sounded fine. Alright, so I guess this is our workstation where we kind of go through things. Again, this is my first kind of playthrough. I haven't really done this before. I've done single player and multiplayer, but not career, so it's a little bit different. So we got our advanced, so this is how we get to practice, and then this is looks like our email. Hi Blue, welcome to the team between yourself and Stoffel. I'm sure we can have a fantastic season. My door is always open if you need anything. That's CEO Zach Brown. Tutorials are available. Emma, good morning. I've attached a reminder of your current contract terms. Make sure you achieve the objectives we've committed to here. Okay, so minimum qualifying position is 12th, minimum race position is 12th, driver status is 2nd, and team goal is easy. Okay, so that's pretty easy. We can take care of that, no problem. Complete 4 practice programs, race weekend remaining 2. Alright, Carl, round 1, and weather looks to be clear. Nice. I'm really glad it's not going to be raining.
Here you can see the pertinent details about your current contract. On one side are the objectives and bonuses that we've negotiated with the team. On the other is information regarding how you're perceived throughout the paddock, your reputation with the current team, and your overall value to them, which is a combination of these elements.
Okay. Yeah, this is all completely brand new to me. This was not in F1 2017. So this is cool. So right now, I guess we're considered to be a rookie. Our sportsmanship to showmanship rating is right in the middle. Attitude, preference, sportsmanship. Okay, and that's kind of low. Contract value, my value. So right now, we should be making more than that. But okay. And we don't have any perks.
Winning rivalries is a great way to earn respect from your team and around the paddock, which will help make it easier to negotiate favorable contracts. Your first rival is always your teammate, but you can choose who to declare as your second. The harder the rival from the eligible selection, the more respect you stand to gain or lose depending on the result.
Okay, cool. So obviously my first rival is Stoffel. Wait, did I replace Alonso? I thought Alonso was gonna be our teammate. Crap, man, I wanted Alonso to be our teammate. I think I might have a mistake. Oh well, we got Stoffel. Driver details. Obviously, we haven't done anything, so all this is nothing. I'm an American though, so we're gonna try to get an American on the podium because I don't know when the last time an American was on the podium in F1. So that's my goal. Other rivalries, I can't really change that right now, I guess. So on to the next thing. View the R&D tree, which we'll get into later. That was actually on Formula 1 2017, and then we got our power unit. Expected lifespan 540 laps. So we have to make sure we take care of our equipment. That's something I learned in F1 2017. So anyway, let's get on the track. Let's get to racing. Have some fun. Go to practice 1. What's up, Walking Fruit? Good to see you. Infinite Flight Aviation. Good to see you as well. Tick Pro. Good to see you. Yeah, the graphics look great. Amari Denny. Yeah, it's very cool.
We're about to join the action in what is sure to be an interesting practice session here in Melbourne. It's not long until we get the session underway, and we'll have some cars appearing out on the track.
I love that they use the real life.
An opportunity here then for the drivers to learn the track and learn the car, and of course work out all the little kinks that show up when the teams put these cars together at the circuit. Anthony Davidson, this is all very familiar to you, of course, so why don't you give us an idea as to what the drivers will be getting up to in these sessions?
I'd say the first responsibility for drivers during free practice is in gathering data for correlation purposes, which allows the engineers to match real-life data against the simulation. Secondly, the driver then needs to dial themselves into a circuit that they may not have driven around for a full year, which is a fact that's often overlooked. And then you finally focus on the details of car setup and the tyre wear. It's critical to have a good relationship with your engineer here so they can make the right adjustments at the right time to the car that ultimately bring out the performance you're looking for.
Roderick Brown, it's going well so far. We're just getting started. Alright, let's go ahead and get on track. Garage tutorial, I don't really think I need it, but I guess we have to do it.
In the unforgiving world of Formula 1, free practice sessions are a vital part of any Grand Prix weekend. During your F1 career, you'll be able to utilise these sessions to complete practice programs which will help you learn the track and earn you points that can be invested in developing your car. You'll also be able to adjust your car setup over the course of these sessions to try and find those extra fractions of a second.
Alright.
Morning, Jeff here. I'm looking forward to working with you as your race engineer. Hope you've had a good night's sleep because we've got a lot of work to do today to prep for the season ahead. We're ready to fire up the car, so why not head out and get a few laps under your belt?
Alright, yeah, we're just gonna hop on the track. We're not gonna do any changes first. We're just gonna drive off. And let's do a drive out lap. Let's give her a try. America. Guys, let me know how the audio sounds. This is my first time streaming F1 2018, so I need to know if everything sounds good. Take it easy here in the first lap. We're on the soft tire. As you'll notice already, the biggest change since the last game was the big halo. Yes, sir, I am using a Thrustmaster T150 wheel. And I think I might need to turn the audio down so you can hear me better. Actually, you guys can hear me fine. I just can't hear myself. That's okay. I don't need to hear myself. I haven't made any custom setups yet. This is our first time getting on the track. So we're gonna do a few laps, see how the car feels, and then we'll make adjustments from there. Like I said, I am using the Thrustmaster T150 wheel and pedals. And if you're just joining us, I'm attempting to do to do this with no assist at all. So we'll see how it goes. So hold on, let me lower the sound for you guys. It is pretty loud. I can't hear myself. I'm gonna go down to what I usually have for iRacing. And I think that should work right there. Alright, let me know how that sounds. I want to make sure you can hear it because the sounds sound really freaking good. And I want to hear it myself too. But I want to make sure that it's not overwhelming and crazy loud. So I'm still taking it pretty easy. Just trying to get... I mean, I'm pretty familiar with Melbourne. This Grand Prix. I've done this track so many times, but I just haven't really been racing on F1 in so long. I gotta get used to the brake pressure, how much wheel I can put in it, how much throttle. Just trying to find where the edge is again. We also don't even know what the competition is going to be looking like. I mean, I turned it up a bit, but I don't know how good we are. I might have cut the track right there a little bit. You're glad I'm playing a proper racing game now. Whatever. I will say though, F1, the F1 20, the F1 series of games have been my favorite. And that's a spin. Alright, so I think I'm okay. Let's go back to the garage and we'll do some of the practice programs so we can rack up some points so we can do some R&D later on. Like I said, this is one of my favorite racing games. Alright, let's go to session info and let's see, track acclimatization. We'll do that. That's usually like super basic. We'll take out the soft tires, we'll do a few laps on that, and start. And we'll do a flying lap just to save some time.
Let's get our track acclimatization program complete. It'll help us identify any specific problem.
So this is the stuff I'm kind of familiar with that they brought in from F1 2017. So kind of speeding through this part. One turn I really suffer with that very last one. Gotta work on that. But yeah, I don't really know how I feel about the Halo just yet.
DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to
it seems it just really blocks my vision, like right in the center. So there is the option to turn it off. Ooh, I locked it up right there. There we go, a bit faster. I really like these practice programs that they do. It really makes you a whole lot better at these tracks. Gets you more familiar with them. Ooh, locked it up again. I think I just almost missed that gate. Gotta find my braking zone for that turn again. Just drove it in a little too hard. I have one more right here before the turn. Soft brake, let it roll. Ah, is it a DRS zone there? I don't remember that. I don't remember being a DRS zone there. Down to fourth, let it roll. And this one we can let it roll through here. No brakes. Hard braking in this section. Tight turn here. Really tough to get it back in the throttle for me because it wants to spin. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that. They allow you to remove it completely, and they allow you to remove the middle section of it. It's like I'm trying to be like realistic about it and everything, but it's just really not. Like I don't really like it. I understand this is how it is in real life. Oh, locking it up again. Gotta work on that. That's gonna kill the tires later on. Whew. Bad lap. Horrible. Horrible lap. That's how we got one more of these, I think. So we'll probably go into settings sometimes and try it without that middle section. Because one thing I noticed that it really it kind of hinders your vision if you're right behind another car because you can't see them. Oh, I missed the DRS zone again. I keep forgetting there's a DRS zone there. They must be new. I don't remember that DRS zone in 2017. Okay, I'm not focused at all. I missed that one completely. I think was it the last lap? We got one more. We got one more. Yeah, one more. All right, let's get it. So one thing I can already tell is actually I don't know yet. Let me get back to you that. I'm thinking about setups right now. We got purple so far, all purple. That first sector I think was pretty fast. Whew, right against the wall. I didn't touch it though. Ah, DRS! I just barely got it in time. I forgot. Completely forgot again. Ooh, did we get it? I think we missed it. I think we got it. I don't know. I think it thinks we got it. Whew. Yeah, we beat our score by 5 points. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, let's do it again. On to the next one. How about we remove that thing in the middle, though? We'll go back to garage. Infinite 101, yes, I am back home. Yeah, it only had 2 DRSs before, Jair. That's why I was really confused. It's gonna take me a while to get used to that new DRS on they added. Alright, we'll do tire management. We'll probably have to do all of these so we can get as many points as we can. So, feel free to step away and come back. We will be doing the race. I'm planning to do the race as soon as when we finish all this and qualifying and all that. So let's go ahead and do some work. We're gonna do the let me see. Yeah, we're gonna do the tire management. The track is still not busy. Only 5 cars on track out of 20. We have 75 minutes remaining. I'm planning on not using all of that. We do have 3 different practice sessions, so we have 3 sessions to do all of these. But I like to knock them out as soon as possible so I can work on setups and stuff like that. So tire management. We're gonna use the super softs and we'll hit start. We'll do a flying lap to save some time. And as soon as it jumps in here, we're gonna hit start and we'll go to preferences. And I think, is that under graphic options? Video mode, camera options. Halo column, there we go. We'll hit off. Turn that off. Oh, there we go. Oh, that looks... It looks weird still, but it looks better. I can actually see.
This test is all about tyre management. Try to control the slip through each corner and take extra care putting the power down at the apex.
Alright, let's see if we can do some tire management. I'm not very good at tire management at Melbourne. Let's see. Do my best to try to save tires. I know it's going to be very important with doing longer races. The thing is, we need to save the tires. We also need to stay at a positive split times. We got to be fast, but at the same time save the tires. Right now we're a little bit slow, but we're good on tire wear. We're like a ½ second slow right now, so I gotta push it. So we may not be using enough tires. There we go. We're back in the green. All the way out to the wall. Just slightly fast enough. I think if we keep it in the purple, we only need to do 1 lap. I could be wrong though. Gotta be careful with my shifts. I don't want to mess up my my engine. Let's see how we do. We're a second. Oh yeah. Perfect. Nice. We did that easy. That was easy. Jair, you're gonna wait until Black Friday to get F1 2018 as well as the wheel. Well, that's a pretty long time to wait, but it's not that far away. Hello, George. What's up, man? Good to see you. Seneca, you met someone who is the chief engineer of William Racing. That's pretty cool, bro. That's really cool, actually. All right, so I'm actually really surprised that we knocked out tire management in 1 take. So let's try to see if we can do the same thing with fuel management. I haven't seen a single car on track yet, but they are out there driving around. So if we go over here, we'll see. Looks like Marcus Ericsson's on track, as well as Brendan Hartley, Lance Stroll, and Van Dorn, a few other people. Ricardo's on there, Gasly's out there. So we got people on track. It's just only 7 cars on there. As time goes by, you're gonna see more and more people get on track, making adjustments and things like that. It's only practice 1. Back to practice program. We'll do fuel. What else do we have? Vehicle management. Yeah, we'll do fuel management. We'll see how we do there. There's always something though.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program.
Yeah,
try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Little Sophia, thanks for asking. My flight back to Houston was very good. Landing was fine. It It was average. It wasn't like anything. It wasn't like the landing down in San Francisco was a lot smoother than landing back home. So it was decent. Good flight. I had a middle seat. I'm doing horrible right now. How much is the AI? I don't remember. We put it at like normal or something. Or medium. I think it's on medium. So we do have traffic ahead and behind us. So the trick, from what I understand, to fuel management is to just don't be as aggressive on the throttle. So when you go into the corner, you can let off a little bit early, let it roll through the center a little bit longer, and real easy on the throttle on the way out on the exit. That's usually what I do. Because like if I'm just pushing it really hard, I'll brake as hard as I can going into the entry, and then I'll hit the throttle, put as much throttle as the car will allow me to put in on exit, to get the speed. But when you're saving fuel, you got to be a little bit more gentle with the brake and with the throttle. Not really so much with the brakes. The brake doesn't really, the brake doesn't matter how much you brake for saving fuel, but you can brake a little early and allow the car to roll like right there through the center of the corner. So you're not sometimes you're kind of trail brake a little bit, but if that makes any sense at all. So that's a good lap right there.
Okay, decent lap there, but there's still more to find. Keep at it.
So I don't think you can actually see my throttle inputs, but you can hear it. So I think you can. Just kind of letting off the throttle, let it roll to the center, roll back on throttle. Oh, too much throttle. Too much throttle. That's going to be a bad lap, probably. Yeah, that's going to put us behind the time we need to be. We're almost a second off the pace, and for me to make up that much time and save fuel, it's going to be very difficult. What up, Ethan? Good to see you. Roll, and back on the throttle. Let's see if we can. We're actually catching up to the optimum time, or the target lap time. Another thing that I learned about mainly in NASCAR and some of the other road racing series is another way to save fuel is to shift less. And also, just because you can go full throttle doesn't mean you have to go full throttle. That's another way to save fuel. Like in some sections of the track where you can actually push it and go full throttle through a certain section, if you go half throttle or even, like half throttle or whatever, you can actually save some fuel that way as well. Ooh, almost missed that turn. So off the throttle, rolling, slowly back on throttle, full throttle. And off the throttle, shifting as I roll through the center, out the apex, back in the throttle, full throttle now, up to the wall. We're a half a second over our lap time, or past it, I guess you could say. Off the throttle, rolling, back on throttle, still on throttle, full throttle through this whole section. And we're actually, see that we're in the red because I'm pushing a little bit more than I have been. To let it roll a bit longer than I would on a normal lap here. Saving, back on the throttle. Full throttle, no throttle, rolling, still rolling, half throttle, full throttle. Rolling, down to second gear. Softly back in the throttle because this part's really slick. Half throttle, full throttle. And we're about a second past our target lap time there. And there we go. Good result. What's up, George? What wheel am I using? It's called Thrustmaster T150. Alright, let's go back to the garage. I forgot it's F1 2018. No, the game is not called No Assist, No Flashbacks. The game is called F1 2018. I just assumed that you guys knew it was F1 2018, so I didn't put it in the title. I just assumed. I guess I should put that in the description, right? Or in the, there we
so
go.
far, our fastest lap is a...
Alright. Track is busy now. 11 out of 20 cars on board. ERS management. Now, this is new. I've never done that before. I'm down to try it. I'm definitely down to try it. We can do qualifying pace. We can do race strategy. I think that's new. No, that's not new. Let's do ERS management. That's completely new to me. This is NASCAR, obviously, guys. What up, Slayer79? Good to see you. We'll do a flying lap. And I'm gonna have to listen here because I don't know what this is. I'm on PC.
This is the ERS management test. Hit the target time whilst managing your battery charge. The more efficiently you use energy throughout the lap, the higher you will score. Remember that you can change your ERS deployment settings via the MFD.
I have no idea how to do this. No idea. This is gonna take me a few takes probably to get this right because I have no idea. That's a new feature they added in F1 2018 is ERS management. I also have traffic. I have my teammate right ahead of me. And so basically, it's like an ERS battery on the car that you can manage, and it actually helps you go a bit faster. Ooh, a little loose there. All right, switch back to high. So you can see this going down. Now that I'm in high. Oh, not a good time to. Oh, come on. Oh no. I am sorry, teammate. So I believe it charges when you're on the brake. So you want to have it set to low. I got hit by somebody else. In the turns, and this is not. We're 2 seconds off. We're 2 seconds off. So this is gonna take me a few laps to figure out what the heck I'm even doing here. There's so much traffic on track right now. Alright, set it to it's a hot lap, which I think is the highest setting, setting 5.
You need to find more speed. Make sure to properly utilize your ERS modes.
So you want to have it set to high when you're going high speeds, and turn it down in the corners. Oh, you gotta get out the way, Van Doren. Let's go. Alright, so right now we're doing a horrible job. And we're slow, so we're not managing very well at all. I was watching some real-life F1 practice, and I think I kind of know what I'm supposed to be doing. And so what that is that when I get to these long straights, right before I get to the turn, you want to turn it down, start saving the battery. I'm wondering if I need a special key to help me do that. Right now we're almost a second down. This is hard. We might have to do this. We may have to retry this in another practice session.
Your pace is as too slow. Make sure to adjust your ERS mode to find the balance between speed and energy management.
There's a lot of buttons to press in the car and try to be fast at the same time. Alright, so our pace is a little bit better and right on the edge of where we want to be in saving. Since I'm turning the ERS up on the fast straights and down. Oh, I'm braking. Oh, that's gonna hurt us. That's gonna hurt us. And we got hit. Come on, get the heck off of me. Oh, Bottas, the smash. Let's watch the replay. Oh, it looks like Hamilton, I think, who hit us. Oh, Jesus. Let's watch it again. Freaking Lewis think you're freaking fast and stuff. I mean, come on, bro. Alright, let's play that again. So, when I said no flashbacks, I said no flashbacks in the race. Yeah, we got hit by Hamilton, then we got hit by Haas, and then I think we get hit again. No, that's it. Oh, so that was Bottas, not Hamilton. Alright, we're gonna flashback to before all this happened. Yeah, I think I might need more downforce too. Yeah, cause we started slipping there. Alright, we'll try it right here. It's probably a really bad place for me to hit it. Alright, so right now we're in the green on both ends. Go up to high, up to medium. So I'm thinking that we could probably stick around medium and high to manage our ERS. And even low at some points. We're almost a second above where we need to be. This whole section could be low. This section could be low. And we'll go high right here. Uh-oh, wrong one. Made it. That was hard.
You've moved into P5.
And we're P5. Alright, that was difficult. That was really difficult. I didn't even know what I was doing. That was difficult. I agree though, we might need some more downforce. We'll probably make an adjustment. I'll leave the car as is in this practice, but in the next practice I'll probably change the setup. Qualifying pace. How about we do that? So we have qualifying pace and we have race strategy. The last two objectives that we need to do. Team objectives are set an optimal first sector in the qualifying pace program. Set an optimal second sector. Beat the average speed, trap speed. Okay, cool. So we'll leave it at that. That'll be a good stopping point for practice 1. And we do have 3 practice sessions to do, and we can do all this in all of them. So we'll go ahead and move on to the second practice. And yeah, we'll do that. So let's go to second practice.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top 3. Raikkonen, Bottas and Sebastian Vettel. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet.
So okay,
we'll be
Ferrari
back with more F1
and Mercedes,
soon.
1 and 2. Got Red Bull in 4th. Renault in 5th. Hamilton way back in 7th, surprisingly. Probably because I wrecked him out, or I held him up. We're in P6 right now after P1. So let's go and continue.
Good day today.
Yep, our first
Tell us
interview.
about it from your perspective. It's been a lot of hard work, but here you are making your debut in Formula 1. You must be thrilled.
You're right, it's been hard work getting here, but that doesn't stop now. This is the end of the journey, just beginning. Spectacle F1 is for... Gosh, it gives you no time.
So how are you finding things
They
at the
give
team?
you no
Are
time.
you settling in?
You house for the best. This is hard. We've been F1 longer than I have. This alright, it's a struggle. We'll do this one. I don't know. I don't know.
What are you expecting out of this season? Are you just aiming to find your feet in Formula One, or do you see something more?
This one. Yeah, it's
great.
Man.
Well, that's everything.
They should at least give me double the time, because it's impossible in 10 seconds to not only listen and read what she's asking you, and then read all the 3 options they give you to reply. So that's hard. I can definitely see myself putting in the wrong answer at some times in the future. So pretty good practice session there. And I hear people getting home. Hopefully it doesn't get noisy in the background for the live stream. Started a bit later than I wanted to. Let's go ahead and advance. So let's see. Reputation with current team looks decent. I'll hit advance there. Add a few points and whatnot. That's cool. That's cool. So practice 2 is up next. And let's go to the workstation. Bit different than the last games. You're like kind of like inside the paddock, I guess. So can't really expect much just to change until we actually do our first complete race. So I'm not gonna really go through all this too much. We'll just move into practice 2. We'll do our qualifying run, our qualifying test. And there's a dog. One of the greatest drivers in the world was Senna. Yeah, I agree with that for sure, Garrison. Alright, we haven't changed the setup just yet. But I do feel like that we need more downforce. So let's go to setup. And right now, I think we're using, I think it just, the default is probably at
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program.
Switch to
try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
It's going to give us a little bit more downforce to help us turn it in the corners, so leave that as is. Power unit, gearbox is all going to stay the same. I like that they allow you to change that here now. That's pretty cool. And then we'll go to qualifying pace. Select prime flight. Good to see you, man. I see you walking fruit. Hit start. Oh my god,
okay,
my dog.
We'll alter the setup of the car.
And we'll go to, we'll drive out this time.
Okay, the track is green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to temperature. Try and feel your way around.
Hold up. Sorry about that, I had myself muted for a second. And we go lap 1 for our qualifying piece. Somebody was asking in the chat about where's the middle thing for the halo. I turned it off because I couldn't see. Couldn't see very well on the other cars. Like if it's me by myself, I can see okay, but if it's like other cars in front of me, I can't see very well with that front tip of the halo. Guys who've been on my racing streams before, you know how it is. I can't really see the chat while I'm driving, so only at the slow points, like when the kids or under caution, it doesn't happen very often. So if you ask something, be patient and know the manners, people. Qualifying position is going to be 5th, so decent, 129, 427. We pulled over into the pits, and the car feels a lot better too after I made that adjustment. After we made that downforce change, the car feels a whole lot better. Alright, dope. See. What is up, KX and G? Good to see you, bro. Welcome back. Alright, we only have one more program to do, which is race strategy program. So we'll take care of that, and once we do that, we can probably be good to go for qualifying.
Our best lap so far is a 1:29.4.
Appreciate it, Rhino, brother. Yeah, bro, I'm loving the game so far. We haven't got to the race part yet. We'll be getting there real soon, but we'll do drive out one more time.
Engine fired.
But I'm excited. I'm excited about getting into our first race and career and how that goes. Again, I typically do 100% race, and you notice this, no flashbacks. It can be really hard because I know that when I played F1 2017, I'm really big on restarting. So it's kind of like a challenge for myself to try to see if I can do this without flashing back, without hitting anybody. Because if we get in an accident or get some damage, then with no flashbacks, we just gotta deal with it. DRS right there. I'm doing my best to try to memorize where the DRS zones are, as well as my braking. You can see I'm not racing with a racing line or anything like that, so I'm racing without that also. I'm not big on racing lines. Even if you don't know a track, I watched a video a while back. It talked about how it actually, it does help you figure it out where the racing line is and where the turns are and whatnot, but it kind of slows your process of learning the track itself. Oh my god, my dog will freaking shut up. It's been quiet all morning since I started streaming as usual. What's up, Slayer? I think I said your name. So we're on our outlap right now, so we haven't even started. I'm trying to get back in the scheme of things. I gotta get used to managing ERS manually. There's an auto ERS management as well that you can do. I'm trying to get used to managing it myself. I did some multiplayer races, like I said earlier, and I had a lot of trouble because you start losing speed when you run out of ERS. Alright, officially started. A little sloppy in turn 1. DRS on. really easy to lock up the tires when you're turn right there. Really good oversteer right there. Got Ericsson up ahead. We have to get by him. We got 5 laps with this program. And we have to get by him cleanly. Oh, without losing too much speed as well. Saved that one. Take on the right side. Overtake. Oh, don't touch me, bro. We're not clear, not clear. Slowed us down a lot. Gotta get off the plate.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
I thought we were getting right front. First lap was slow, overdriven. Still a little bit slow. Oh, I hit it. Definitely hit it. I heard it. I keep forgetting the DRS here. So now I'm trying to manage DRS. Whatever.
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Oh my God. He keeps running up turn 1. I've never really worried about it before, but I have to keep turning it down in the heavy braking zones. Not even in the heavy braking zones, just have to keep turning it down. I gotta turn it up for moments like this when I'm in the top speed area. See right there, I took coming out last lap. A little bit slow. Just in time.
Great lap. You
we have 2 more laps for this.
Keep it up.
So if I score 50 points over, I think that'll be good. If you hear me clicking right before we break, it's because I'm switching it on. But the rest can go back down. It really does make a difference too. really does. Having that downforce is really helping you get in the throttle a lot earlier than you could before. So you know that red light that you see in F1 cars in the back? That's what that ERS is. That's basically when you see the red light flashing, it's because the driver lowered the ERS mode to charge.
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Oh, nice. We did it. Guys, this is going to be intense. This is really going to be intense. Let's see. A little stutter right there. We'll go ahead and drive it in now. We'll take us a little break before we get into qualifying. So I think right now we're sitting on number 1 on the grid in practice 2. A lot can change between now and that. I think this was the last program that we need to do for practice, so there's not really anything we need to do in practice 3, except for maybe work on setups if we want. I'm pretty happy with how the car feels at the moment, so probably not going to do this. We're going to switch to preset 2 or 3, whatever it's called. Okay, tire wear 10% all the way around. Temperature hit the motor. Nice. Oops. Every time I click on that thing, it does it. Alright, we'll park back in the garage. I think that was just a successful practice run. Car feels good, feels decent. I think I'm ready to go. I'm ready to race already. We're estimated to probably qualify in the top 5. Maybe even better now that I've gotten my setup just where I like it. I might be able to qualify better than that. So team objectives, though, is something that we haven't really done. Top speed, complete a lap with at least 2 different car setups during a practice session. So technically, if I do a lap with, if I change the setting of the setup and then go back out in this session, we'll be able to complete that objective.
Our best lap so far is a
I'm not that worried about it, but I know that if I do it, we'll get more meet more resource points. Right now it says resource points 300 out of 325. I think we'll get more if we do that. Beat the average trap speed, set optimal first sector time. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do that real quick. We already know what setup we're gonna use, but I can just switch the setup. Matter of fact, I could go the opposite way. Let's try maximum top speed and see how we feel doing that. And we'll do a lap with that. We'll do a flying lap, and that'll complete the objective for us. What's up,
okay,
Alex? Good
let's update the setup.
Landon, good to see you, bro. So all we gotta do is 1 lap. We'll test it out to see if it's actually a little faster. So it might be. Probably feels a little bullshit. Ooh, look at top speed. We just did that too. hit makes it a lot slower. And whenever you're racing with no assist,
we have to replace that front wing. Box now.
When you're racing with no assist, it makes it a whole lot harder to drive a slippery car. Let's watch replay. Probably just park it. Yep. Yeah, that was a hard hit. That was a hard hit. Let's turn it back on, and we're gonna go. We're just gonna return to garage and try that again, I guess. Thank you, Slayer, for becoming a sponsor, bro. Appreciate it. I'm sorry, I can't really see a lot of things. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. The first time streaming this, so I'm trying to. It's a full screen, like, game, and so on PC, some games make it a little bit more difficult to be able to see the notifications that pop up on the screen. So don't think I'm just ignoring you if that happens. So thank you, Slayer, though, for becoming a new sponsor. I do appreciate that greatly, and thank you for all our new follows today. Appreciate it, guys. All right, back on track, same setup, flying lap. Slick it's gonna be. You can see me, so you can really see me getting loose on exit. No, I don't want to do that.
Hamilton is ahead of you. Their best lap time is a 1:29.3.
Definitely like the other setup better. Same spot. Holy, that's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
Oh, that's a wrap. Bam. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, well, that's the end of practice number 2 for us. I think our crew got some work to do now. How do I turn that back on? Oh, I can do a screenshot too. Cool. Cancel. Yes, confirm exit. No, we're gonna retire from that session. Oh yeah, I see that now on YouTube. I see Slayer is a new sponsor. Super dope. You can now
an interesting
use the
practice session
emojis.
there. Then let's remind ourselves of the top 3, who are Hamilton, Blue, and Valtteri Bottas.
Oh, nice. They actually called my name.
That concludes an interesting practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend unfolds.
I'm surprised that we're so far up on the grid. I'm going to advance to the next session, which will be P3, practice 3. Oh,
Bad luck out there today. What do you think went wrong?
What do I think? Everything.
You had a mishap in practice. Will this affect qualifying or race day?
There we go.
You really went all out in practice today. Are you testing new components?
Great. Well, that's everything.
Nice, nice, nice. All right, well, I'm glad that they actually acknowledged that we had a bad practice. That's pretty cool. Overall total sounds good. Yeah, so we can use all these resource points at the end of the race weekend to get some new stuff, get some stuff upgraded, some better parts. What's up, haikal? Good to see you, man. So we can either do practice 3, or we can skip practice 3 and go straight to qualifying. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because there's nothing else we need to do in practice 3 except for change our setup back to what we had before. But I think we could do here. No, we can't. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna skip P3. I'm gonna go straight to qualifying. It's true, KXNG Gaming. You saw my Instagram story from a few days ago. Yeah, I had a couple friends that I was staying with. They were playing Fortnite on the Nintendo Switch, and I was like, seriously, you guys play Nintendo Switch? I mean, you guys play Fortnite? I was surprised. Grown men playing Fortnite. Weather forecast still looks clear. That's good to hear, because I don't really want to race. And rain. As you didn't complete any laps in the last session, the number of resource points gained was relatively small. Oh god. Had you participated, more would have been awarded. Well, yeah. We didn't have anything to do. We had already finished everything we wanted to do. We're ready. We ready. So let's go qualify. It's seriously. I actually liked the new F1 logo was actually growing on me. I didn't like it at first.
Welcome to Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix should be getting underway shortly.
I am so sorry about that, guys.
And as we wait, poised for the start of what will hopefully be a thrilling qualifying, why don't you tell us, Anthony Davidson, about the things you can do to really get the most out of a car in a session like this?
Well, you're largely limited by the Parc Fermé regulations, of course. Back in the old days, pre-2004, you'd work on both the qualifying setup and the race setup over practice, and then swap them over after qualifying. So the race car was quite different at times to the qualifying car.
In 2016.
Nowadays, though, you have to find a compromise that works for both. There are a few things that you can still adjust during the session, such as the differential, the brake bias, and the front wing angle.
PS4.
But that's about it. So it's more about optimizing what you do have and adapting your own style to suit the track conditions.
We've lost telemetry, we've lost pretty much all sensor information. It's being looked into now, so just bear with it for a few minutes if you can, please.
Oh wow, that's great. We got a sensor fault. So it's not really going to affect us because they're going to repair it before we get started. We're just going to take some time away from qualifying to fix it, so we'll go ahead and skip the repair time. Mom, get the camera. Alright, let's go back to session info. We're going to go change our setup back to what we like, which was increased downforce, preset number 2. And that's basically all we need to change.
We'll make the changes you requested.
And so qualifying is going to be 15 minutes, so that's going to give us enough time to go do a few laps. So we'll go to accelerator, exit, and we'll go to track. And after now, that just means we can't change. We can't change our setup after this point. Once we drive out, we can't change the setup. All right, let's drive out.
All clear the garage,
yes, there you
car
can
ready to leave.
Just might be a long time before I add you back. But no, I'm good. So. There we go. It is. The graphics do look a little bit better. atmosphere. Nothing feels so much better with this head. So I have to remember to adjust my ERS down here on the bottom right, so you'll see me clicking through that through the whole race. Adjust that. So I might actually turn it off right now because it's a pretty big workload. For the whole race, you're just trying to manage that, which is cool. I don't know. I haven't done a race with it yet, so we'll see if it gets kind of like overwhelming. Not worried about this lap too much. This is the out lap on Scarpy. So the first one for the time. That is my first time lap here. High. I could set it to hot lap. Fastest lap and the fastest in sector is at 1. Pretty sure we get pulled from here. Thank you, whoever that was, for the subscription. Sorry that I can't look at right at the moment, but I do thank you. Oh, really wide last turn. It's gonna hold time. Switching to hot.
That's P2. You're currently in second place.
We're P2 at the moment. Their teammate. This whole lap is killed, so we save the tires.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Okay, we're gonna need more fuel. Let's switch to medium. See if we can get rid of that. Basically, if you take it easy, setting my fuel mix to medium, which is low. Setting the ERS down, which is low. He's trying to stay behind me if it comes on his hot lap. Let him go back. He's about to start his. Oh, I'm sorry.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
So we'll pit in and fix. I think I take some damage, fix the damage, and get some fuel and try it again. What's up, Crunchy Toast? Good to see you. Lieutenant Mercury, good to see you. Taff, good to see you. Can I turn the volume down a little? Let's see. Alright. Thank you guys. This is the first time streaming or recording this, so it's definitely helpful to get you guys' feedback on how audio sounds, because I didn't actually do a test run. So I want to get it just right. So appreciate that, Voltanic. I thought I sounded okay though. I moved the mic a little bit closer to my mouth too, because it was a little bit far away. When I bumped it earlier and it got kind of far away. All right, how much time do we have? We have 10 minutes. Okay, so that's enough time to do one more run. See if we can get a better lap. We'll do a flying lap this time, so we don't have to wait. The camera's different than in the Spanish version? Why is that? It shouldn't be any different.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Let's go. Didn't shift to 8th. I keep forgetting to shift to 8th gear. Maybe you say the camera is different because I took the middle section of the halo away. It could be that. Fastest through sector 1. We might get a pole here. We can keep it up. Yep, fastest through sector 2. Come on. And that's gonna put us in.
You've moved up to P3.
3rd. Not bad. So we can get one more lap in us. Fastest sector 1. We're almost out of ERS. Make sure I don't forget to hit the DRS in this section right here. That's going to give us a little bit of speed too. Little sloppy in that last couple turns, but I think we might pull it off. Let's see. We are faster. There it is, fastest lap. It's gonna put us in the pole. Whew. Nice. I'll take it. Alright, fuel mix back to lean, ERS to low. Actually, we'll set that to none so that we can charge the battery back up. And let's take a look at our use 10% of tires on the ultra softs, and our temperatures look good, so let's get to the garage. Got Vettel behind us. I think he's doing a qualifying lap, so we'll let him by. I'll be nice. He's probably competing to beat me, so he might actually get a better time. We'll see. We shall see.
Right, coming at the end of this lap.
You know, there's got to be a way. I think I'm going to set a button for the ERS management so that I don't have to keep going to that menu. Cause I think I know what button to set it to. Uh-oh, Vettel just took the lead. I knew it. I knew he was going for a hot lap. So he just took the pole away from us. Rookie season. All right. Cameron, yeah, no problem, Cameron. I'll show you, bro. I'll show you guys that. I need to set up a ERS management thing on my my wheel anyway, so I'll show you guys the setting I use to turn it off. Adam, why am I at such a low difficulty? Because I don't know what difficulty to do. So, this is my first race with the AI. So I had no idea what to set it to. I knew I was going to be using no assist, so why would I set it to super high? Let's go to preferences, and I think it's going to be under graphic options. Once you go to graphic options, go to... no, that's not it. Go to camera options is where it's at. Camera options, and then all the way at the bottom, it says halo column, on, off. So if I hit on, and I go back, you'll see it's back, it's right there. And so I turned it off because it was just, I couldn't really see in traffic very well because the car would be right in front of me and I couldn't really see where they were, so I don't run into them. And so I had turned it off for that reason. I might turn it back on for the race, just for the first race. And then the next races, depending on how this race goes, I may take it off. So matter of fact, I'll go ahead and leave it on. But I just know that I prefer to leave it off, to have it off. It's my own preference. Qualifying is wrapping up about 1 minute and 54 seconds. I'm gonna go back to settings though. And other thing that I want to change was controls. So I'll go back to my custom setting I had, Thrustmaster Custom. We'll edit that and let's see. There should be a button or that I could actually change that specifically. I hope. I don't see it though. Right bumper, right trigger, start button, extra action, navigate right, manual clutch. None of that's what I want. Let's see, MFD shortcuts. Here we go. Brake bias, differential, ERS mode, increase and decrease. That's what I want to do right there. So increase, I'll set it to this button, and decrease, I'm going to set it to this button. So it's a couple buttons on my steering wheel. So that should help. I don't want to save as a new one. I want to edit what I already have. Save to control. Yeah, there we go. Cool, perfect. But yeah, for difficulty right now, I'm using like medium or something, so it's not really that difficult. I don't think I can change that now that I've started the race. And again, I haven't found the sweet spot for where I want the AI to be. Maybe this is it. Yeah, I can't change it. So I'm at medium 40, which is, I know, pretty low. But I'm racing with no assist at all. So, which was actually pretty hard for me at first, but I'm getting used to it. So I can probably go up on that next race. But for now, we'll work with this. Once we get on track with the AI and tire wear, all that kind of stuff, it will probably be pretty even with probably like the top 5, top 3 people on the track. Alright, cool. Let's go to session info, and I'm going to go ahead and skip to the end. So right now we are right in second. Where's Hamilton? Hamilton's all the way back in 6th, surprisingly. There's Raikkonen on track, probably trying to do another hot lap before the time ends. But we're going to go ahead and speed up time so they can see what happens. Thank you, whoever that is, for the subscription. Cameron, thank you, bro, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Again, guys, when I'm racing, I can't really see that.
We're much higher up the field than we expected to be.
Accelerate, accelerate. And done.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top 3.
So yeah, look at that. Raikkonen came on the pole in Melbourne.
It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway.
Dopeness. Alright, advance. Still better. We were expecting to get 5th or worse. So I'll take 3rd any day. Completed qualifying, fastest lap. So we're leading the rivalry. Sounds good. We'll hit advance. So it's not really allowing me to choose a rival yet outside of my own teammate. So they might let us do that later. Looking good right now. We're probably looking to getting with Red Bull or somebody next.
Well done.
Or
that was a good
Renault.
qualifying performance.
Dope races up next. We could actually simulate it, but why the heck would I want to do that? See, messages. Pre-race from Jeff. Hey, hope you slept well last night because I expect it's going to be pretty intense out there. Be careful if you're coming into the pits, especially if you have any damage, as the car won't be at peak braking performance and stopping distance could be a bit longer than expected. That last thing we want is a penalty. Last thing we want is a DNF, but you know what I mean. Anyways, have a good race, Jeff. Appreciate it, bro. Who is that? Who are you? I know who that is. All right, we're good. Let's get it in. Turn to overview. And before we start the race, guys, I'm going to step away, get a drink of water real quick, and I will be right back. So if you're interested in seeing 100% race at Melbourne on no assist with the AI at whatever, medium, whatever, I'll be back in probably like a couple minutes just to get a drink of water because I'll be in the car for a while. It won't be too long. I don't know how long 100% race is going to be, but it won't be short. So I'm down. Let's do it. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to put some music on, and I'll be back before the song ends. Alright, I am back. Wow, that song went by a lot quicker than I thought. So I went, got something to drink, took a leak, got a little snack, all in like 3 minutes. So if you're still with us, wow, okay, hold on, I had to like chug that really quick. Back to the workstation, let's get started. Melbourne, Australia, 50 laps, 100%, no assist, blue games, let's do it.
New drivers, new cars, and a new Formula One season. But it's the same Albert Park that we've come to know and love for more than 2 decades now that hosts the first round of a 21-race championship, taking us from here in Melbourne, Australia, across the globe before we eventually reach the season finale at Yas Marina Circuit in Abu Dhabi. Just south of Melbourne's downtown business centre is the one and only Albert Park circuit. 3.3 miles of public roads, closed for the weekend of course, make for a bumpy circuit with little undulation. There are 16 corners around the lake and a couple of good passing opportunities here as well, thanks in part to the DRS zones into turns 1, 3 and 13. We have plenty of changes to the sport this year with the addition of new safety features, the return of France and Germany in an expanded 21-race calendar, and more tyre compounds than ever before. And of course, we have some big car manufacturers back in the sport too, with Alfa Romeo and Aston Martin returning as title sponsors for Sauber and Red Bull respectively. Joining me to take you through all the action of the 2018 Formula One season is Anthony Davidson. Great to have you with us.
Thanks, Crofty. Always happy to be here. I'm looking forward to getting underway. Last year was Mercedes' 4th Constructors' title in a row, although for the first half of the season, it was absolutely neck and neck with the Ferraris. Hopefully this year we can see the chasing pack take that final step, as I'd love to see a championship contest all the way up to the final race in Abu Dhabi. Another story to keep an eye on is the relative performance of McLaren and Toro Rosso, who have exchanged power unit suppliers this year. And given the additional restrictions on engine components, they need to be strong in terms of both performance and reliability.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Kimi Raikkonen's perfect lap yesterday sees him start from pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid we have blue, Hamilton, Max Verstappen, and Bottas.
I love how they actually say my name. That's just freaking amazing. Oh man, that's probably one of my favorite features. Is that it actually said my name. That's amazing. To answer your question, Cameron, I don't know how many races I'm doing today. In this live stream, I'm doing one. I may start another live stream later, doing a second.
Okay, we qualified higher than
What's
we
up,
were
Taff?
anticipating. Let's see if we can do just as well in the race.
Alright, race strategy. Let's see. I know. We have 58 laps. 58 laps and 2 pit stops, or we can do 58 laps and 3 pit stops. That's going to have us pitting at it's like lap 10 on the ultra soft. Why won't they let me change? I think we can make it a little bit longer, honestly, on the ultra softs. Let's try to stretch that to 12. And then we're gonna go on to super soft, super soft. So ultra soft, super soft, super soft. And we could also use soft if we would like, but we're just gonna do that right there. And let's see, I think we can. I really think we can go farther than that. Let's try 13. Projected race time goes up, I guess. Pit windows 8. Okay, so let's do 13. That's gonna put us right at the edge. We'll do 13 laps for our first stint. So that way we can have some fresher tires in the second stint. I still don't know why it's not letting me change the other ones. Oh, I know why. That's why. Okay, so we got 34 laps. And then 57 laps in the last one, it looks like. Let's give that a try. I don't really know. That's one of the main reasons that I want to do full-length races, is so that I can actually use strategy and fail at strategy and succeed at strategy and try some different things to really have the full experience of F1, you know? What's up, Taff? Good to see you, man. I think I already said hi. All right. Cool. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Car setup is already set. We'll go back. And I think we're ready to go. So before we hit play, actually, I think we have a warm-up lap. So we'll just hit start race. Colorado 72, good to see you, man. About to start the race.
Put the clutch in. Hold it there till the start.
Alright. Yep, formation lap. That's a good little practice. So...
okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay...
oops. I gotta figure out these buttons. Go away. How do I get rid of that? Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of that. There we go. Let me test out my ERS controls. Yep, those are working. So what I can do is I can actually turn this off completely. And I can see, if you look at the steering wheel, it's changing 2, 1, 3. So it's changing down there. So I can actually see that happening on my wheel itself, rather than going down to that option and clicking it every time, because that just takes up a lot of time. So it'll be a whole lot easier for me to manage my ERS and get it charged up when I need it. What up, Fire Passion? Welcome back, bro. Warm up the tires. Yeah, so this is gonna be a challenge, guys. This is gonna be an endurance race. 58 laps. I can't hit anything. Yeah. Hold on. Let me change something to my audio real quick. All right, there we go. All right, yeah. So 58 laps. I can't change anything, and no restarts, no flashbacks. So I'm gonna be pretty cautious towards the beginning when we're really congested and stuff like that, because I don't want to hit anybody. I don't want to get hit. Oh, I thought I got hit. I didn't. So wish me luck. What do you guys think? What do you guys think as far as position? What do you think I'm going to finish? Thank you, whoever that was, for the follow or subscription. Welcome to the Blue Air Royal family. Again, to remind you guys, once I start racing, I can't really see the people who are subscribing and following and sponsoring, so I'm sorry if I don't get to say your name. I will try to say thank you when I hear the noise, but I may not be able to shout your name out until we get to a stopping point, which will be a pit stop or something like that. So, alright guys, the grid is forming up. It's time to go. Can I make it to the end without a flashback? And if we don't, if we do wreck, oh, okay, let's just go. Oh, bad start. Oh, I stalled it. Oh, then I got hit hard. What's
okay, the safety car is out. The safety car is out.
Stupid.
We need to form up at a reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
Oh, that was horrible. How's our damage? We got hit pretty hard from the rear, but I don't see. Can I pass safety car? Okay, cool. I don't see any damage.
Okay, some information on Magnussen. They are out of the race.
Oh my god. Oh, what a horrible start. Yep, we got Magnussen's out of the race. Let's see if we can catch up. So safety car is actually on track. I don't remember them having a safety car in the last series. I think we only had virtual safety cars. I don't remember there being an actual safety car, so that's legit. So we need to go in and fix any damage that we may have.
Not the start we were looking for, but it's not over yet. Stay focused.
Not at all. Yeah, ouch is one thing to say. Jesus. Yeah, so obviously that was my fault completely. I stalled it out on the start. And so I was just sitting there on the track and then just got smashed. So we're all the way in the back of the running cars. And 18th. Should we pit here? It's not reporting that we have any damage. Oh, let me see.
We're happy with the current tyre condition. They should last a while yet, so don't worry about them. Degradation is pretty bad. The grip is going to fall away quickly.
Okay, so he's...
Brakes are at optimal temperature. Brakes at optimal temperature.
Alright, so he's saying that we're good. So if somehow we got hit and didn't require any damage, we are playing on full damage, so I'm kind of surprised that we didn't knock our rear wing off. So wow, that could have been a whole lot worse. Let's go ahead and switch, make sure we're in lean. Make sure we're saving fuel here, and we have our ERS down and low. Make sure I don't forget to switch that up once we get going again. Marie, this game is already out. This game came out last night. Yeah, I'm really lucky. I'm really lucky. I thought that was the end. I was like, seriously? We just got started. I'm trying to do a full race, and we just got started. I'm already out of the race. Didn't even make it to the start-finish line. Alright, so we're caught up with the virtual safety, or no, we're caught up with the safety car. Not the virtual safety car. So again, I think this is something new. It's pretty cool. This is a twist in the race. The bad thing is we started in 3rd. Now we're all the way in 18, so we gotta work our way all the way back up.
The car behind has come in to put on the ultra soft tyre. That's the car behind, now on the ultra softs.
So you see what I'm saying right here? When I have the halo on, when they're right directly ahead of me, it's kind of like I can see them obviously because I can see the tires, but I want to be able to see the car so that I know when I'm right behind someone, I hit the brakes. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to ram into the back of them because I don't see them stopping. So it just kind of obstructs my vision a little bit. When you're turning, it's not too bad, but when you're right behind them, I don't know, it's just distracting to me personally. So I don't know how many laps you do on a safety car. Oh, really? The safety car's been on here since 2014? Well, I've never seen it in 2017. I guess it's never come out.
Let's catch up to the field a bit.
I've only ever seen the virtual safety car.
10 car lengths of the next car.
Oh, I think somebody else just smashed into somebody. I just saw a wing fly. Oh no, those are leaves. Those are leaves. Never mind. Never mind. Thanks for clearing that up though, Cameron. Yeah, I don't really understand why there's no diffuser or wing damage, like rear wing damage. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, obviously that's a very popular section of the car to be smashed up, especially with people hitting people. Like, you would think that that'd be a thing. So I don't know why they don't include that. It's kind of weird. How are we doing? How are our tires doing? 14%, 10%, 50%. That's pretty bad.
Safety car in this
our tire wear is not.
Let's make sure those tires are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until
they've added DRS and ERS failures. I didn't know that they added failures for it. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna safety cars gonna be coming in this lap. We'll do our best to try to make it through all this traffic we got ahead of us. We're in 17th. Oh, jeez. Not sure what he's pressing right now. Let's get ready to switch our fuel mix up once we get going. I'll probably only go up to regular or medium. I've been playing since 2013. Dope. Alright, here we go. Green flag about to come back out again. Got roll and start. There we go. Oh, wow. Immediately the overtake on me.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
Start off with medium. See if we can keep up. Yeah, our tire temperatures are real cold right now, so I want to take it slow here at the beginning. Yeah, we're way faster right there. I don't want to spend too much time back here because we're just going to be driving away. We'll still like to get on the podium. Let's see if we can get in there. Looking for a overtake opportunity. Here we go, here we go, here we go. On the right side. Squeezing us down to the right. Got him. Thank you for that subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Sorry if I can't say your name. I can't see my notification screen right now. But thank you so much. Alright, here we go, lap 5. So
we're trailing our teammate by 4.1 seconds.
We can climb our way through here. We go right. I went through the grass just a little bit. Trying to do my best to make clean passes and not run into anybody and get any damage, because I don't want to get any early damage. That would really mess up our race worse than it's already been. Luckily, the safety car actually came out after that last incident. Sparks everywhere. So we can get around Grosjean. Lower. So usually when I'm in traffic like this, I lower my fuel mix.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Save a little fuel and a little tires while we're in traffic. DRS is enabled now. Can't use it quite yet. Alright, so we can get by him.
Push. ERS to overtake.
Now we'll try to pass him at the next DRS zone. Here we go. He's still there.
Move up to a faster engine mode, please. We're 2 laps over target on fuel.
DRS is open. Switching to standard lean and standard fuel mix. Yeah, we're so much faster than these guys back here. Whew. It's pretty fun though, and kind of intense racing in this much traffic. Switching to overtake. DRS is open. Just can't quite get by him. He's got that straightaway speed. Oh, on the outside. Locked it up. Got the advantage on the left. And we're going. Oh, nice. Almost screwed that up completely. I think we got the clean. We didn't touch him at all. That's Perez. I'm not sure what position our teammate is in. We haven't passed him yet.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Alright, it says it wants us to pit at lap 7 instead of 13. Sure, we'll try that.
Got that confirmed.
That's like now. I should have said no. We're doing fine. We don't need to pit. Lewis just set the fastest lap. Not surprised there. DRS is open. I just can't get by these guys on the straight. They got more straightaway speed than we do. We're a lot faster in the turns with the downforce that we have. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah, look how much speed he got. I think we got him. Yep. Oh! He scraped that wall pretty good. I don't think we got any damage from it though. No, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. That was scary. I thought I was like, no. Alright, we're up in the 13th. Driving through the field like Hamilton. Touch control, they don't give you any room.
Okay, the boots aren't looking too warm at this point. We should have plenty of life left in them. Let's make sure we keep managing them properly.
I can't say that I'm really...
Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
I can't say that I'm really trying to save tires right now. Can't really say that. But I'm not really pushing that hard. I'm just trying to get through traffic. They're just a lot slower than us.
Gap to teammate ahead is 3.8 seconds.
Car feels really good though. We're coming out of the DRS zone. Oh, I just barely tapped him. It's okay, no damage. I gotta say, F1 has gotten a little bit more friendly or forgiving with the damage in this year's game. See, as the tires start going away, it's a little bit harder to get in the throttle. We're doing okay so far, though. I mean, if you consider we restarted in 17th, or was it something like that? You can tell these guys all have not a good time. Still to try to pass him here on the front straight. Here we go, let's go. Not quite, not enough. Not enough. Oh, he locked him up. Wow, that's pretty cool seeing the AI lock it up. Racing hard right now, side by side. I think we got him. Yep, cleared him. Whew. Good race right there. Good race with Hartley. Off the track just a little bit. Got a little too excited. Next up is Archon. There's a teammate up there in 9th. Alright, we just change the ERS back down to medium. Actually, we're set to high right now. There we go. Another passing opportunity. Maybe get both spots. Beat him in the braking zone. Yes, sir. That'll be 10th. Locked it up just a little bit going to that turn. Making progress right now. Teammate is in the pits. About 10. Alright, we need to start charging our battery again.
Gap to car in front is 6.6 seconds.
Pretty big gap though between us and 8th place. A lot of time to make up there. The tires are feeling, obviously a little bit worn, but they're not too bad. Let's see what our crew chief has to say about that.
See the wear. If you can't feel it already, then you'll certainly start too soon. Just be careful, the tyre wear rates are lower than we expected. Perfect.
The tyre wear is lower than expected, so we can stay out for a few more laps. This is what I thought too. The car feels a lot better than I was expecting. If I look over here, let's go back to that. Yeah, 25% all around, pretty much on average. Car is not getting too slippery, it's not really sliding around. Not getting a bunch of oversteer. So we'll stay a little bit longer on them. But we're not really losing a lot of time. If we were losing a bunch of time, then we might want to go in and get some new tires, but we're okay, we're decent right now.
We're leading our teammate by 18.5 seconds.
Now we've got a nice little breather. Just gotta be consistent now. And be clean, be smooth. Keep the car clean, don't hit any walls. I can see 8th place.
Langkemper is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 4.8 seconds. You're losing around 3/10 a lap. They're on old Ultra Softs. Their tyres are 11 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1:35.9.
Alright, looks like we got 2 Renaults up ahead of us, and it says they were faster than us the last couple laps, so we're gonna have to pick up the pace a little bit if we want to catch them. They have not pitted either. I don't think anyone's pitted except for our teammate. Maybe a few people who pitted earlier. But nobody in the top 10 have pitted, I don't think. Right, we're definitely catching them. Hamilton with another fastest lap. He probably just pitted. Yeah, we got a few people in the pits right now. We'll probably try to go with what we said before. Maybe like lap 13 or something. Maybe like next time around we'll pit. Yeah, just passed Botas right now. He just put it in. I think we just set our fastest lap of the race. Or fastest after 3. One of those. So I can already tell we may need to bump up the AI difficulty a bit. But Melbourne is a track that I'm very familiar with too, so I think if we go to another track that I'm not so familiar with, it may be a bit more of a challenge. Probably the way I'm going to do it, because today is kind of special because the game just released, and I kind of want to go through the whole startup stuff. But on a normal video, I'll probably only stream the race itself. Maybe qualifying and the race itself. But I don't think I'm going to stream like the middle section. Like I probably won't stream practice. Just to make the video a little bit shorter, easier to watch. It's also sometimes tough for me to stream. So if I could just practice and do everything else and just get prepared for the race so that I can stream later, that would be pretty cool. DRS open. Okay, they're just so much faster in the straights. We got them beat though in the corners. And it could be our setup too. It could be the reason that we're so strong. I don't know. But I probably will still bump up the AI difficulty. I'm not sure if I can do that now that I started this season. But if we can, I'll bump it up a few points. Just try to find out where my level is of difficulty that'll really make me the most competitive. Can't get around them. Locked it up. I really like that though. That's pretty cool how a lot of times in racing games you never see the AI make a mistake, so it's just kind of cool to see them make a mistake from time to time. Man, that's why I'm so much faster than these guys. So like if I was on a lower downforce package, that turn is very easy. Very tough to get in the throttle on exit there. Alright, so we can go ahead and pit now. We're good. Tires feel decent, but I think pitting now is a good time to make it happen. This will be our shortest stint of the race. After this, we'll be in there for a while. Looks like Hulkenberg's coming in too. Whoa, just barely got there in time. All right. I gotta get used to that clutch.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
Alright, the super soft side now. We came back out in 16th, but that means the rest of the field hasn't pitted yet. So we'll be getting some of those positions back. If all else, we want to just put some good points on the board. I mean, they're not expecting us to win this race. The goal, I believe, was top 12.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
We needed to be qualifying top 12 and finish the race in top 12. Basically, all we need to do to make the team happy. So anything above that, they're going to be extremely happy about. But my goal in this race, knowing that we started in the top 3, would be to finish podium, you know, in our first race of the season as a rookie. Top 5 would be good too. That was my fastest lap of the race. Or fastest sector. See a lot of traffic up ahead of Hulkenberg. But again, they may be pitting in. We're going to want to take care of these tires. Don't think we'll be pitting for another 20-something laps, I think. What up, Sophia? Welcome back. So, I want to push the car, but not too much. Just be consistent, put some good laps on the board, and around these guys as much as we can. Squeezing me down the grass, man, every time. I can't believe I haven't hit that cone yet. Every time I come here, I hit that cone. Like Hulkenberg's on new tire trying to get past Ricardo. Which I think, I'm not sure, Ricardo might have. Oh, not a good idea. Through the grass. It stuttered too, like really bad. I'm not gonna do it yet. Not quite yet. Just stick with him. We'll get by him in a second. We'll get an opportunity. Sometimes it's about being patient. We have a long race to go. 58 laps. It's only lap 17. Don't want to do anything too desperate. It's too early for that. Bottas, new fastest lap. Turn my ERS down, since we're not really trying to beat these guys yet. You can see we're getting up there. We're back in 10th now. Hulkenberg looking to the right side of Ricardo. Squeeze it in there with a woo. You got it though. Really aggressive move. So far, so good. Raikkonen with the new fastest lap. We have one guy pitting in there. Looks like Alfa Romeo. It's going to put us in 9th, it looks like. I think that's where we're going to cycle out. So the pace might speed up a little bit. Now that we got the slow cars on the old tires out of the way. These guys were beating me on the straight line speed big time. Got him. Keep touching the grass. Ricardo's definitely slowing all of us down. Hulkenberg's been very aggressive since the start, it seems like. Switch to high on the ERS. Good on fuel. Raikkonen with another fastest lap, 132. Oh man, that was not good. It looks like we have some slight. I can't really tell. I think we might have some slight right going down.
The gap to the leader is 19.0 seconds.
I'm really surprised at how forgiving it's been. Again, like I have damage set to full. Like it's not set to a lower setting or anything. It's on full. What happened? I think I just wasn't paying attention. I was looking at something else. Trying to read comments. Yeah, we definitely have wing damage. I can't hit that turn like I was earlier. I'm just surprised he didn't mention anything about it. Up, yeah, so Van Dorn is slowing down. Hulkenberg ready to go. That's our teammate though, at the 6. We're going for the pass in the same spot as last time. I think they touched the wheels a little bit. Hulkenberg, he's really been aggressive. I'm just chilling back here watching the fight. I'm like waiting for them to wreck so that I can get by. See if we can get him this time. Nope. On the left side, looking for the pass. No, not gonna be able to do it. Yeah, now you're slowing me down. We really are catching up though. The top 5 is not very far. I think I just had a bad turn in last time because the car feels fine. Car was right behind us. Looks like we're actually catching like our group of 3 right here, or 4. Our little group of 4 is actually catching the leaders.
The car ahead is beginning to pull away.
What did he just say? Uh-oh, Van Doren locked it up big time. Alright, we need to get by these guys. They're slowing us down. Like, I know I could probably force it, but I just don't want to get any damage trying to pass him. A back marker back there. So let's try this right here. Here we go. Not quite. Oh wow, with the bump and run. Hulkenberg, you see that. Locks it up right afterwards. Don't worry, I'm gonna get the position back for you. Oh, big lockup right there. Whew. Let's go, let's go. I don't want to run my teammate down. Yeah, Hulkenberg is so strong, man. Another lock up there. Let's see, where is our best passing opportunity here? Probably right. Coming out of this turn right here. Here we go. There it is. Yep. I was right. Man, Hulkenberg just keeps pushing guys out of the way. Overdrove it though. He's up in 5th. Ocon's a little slow. So Langkemper, guess who's back? He might have damage. I would be surprised the way he's been driving. He has damage. Yeah, he is so slow right now. He could also be saving his energy, his charge. Hope I didn't cut that. Alright, got a little clean air for a little while. Looks like Vettel is up next. Oh, overdrove it. Let's check our tire wear. Let's turn our ERS down to 2. Fuel mix is at standard. Like a little break in the action. This is very busy for a little while there. Just trying to do my best not to run people over.
Gap to the car in front is 4.3 seconds.
I got a 4-second gap between us and Vettel. I think it's a Red Bull up there, I think. So back to just focus and consistency. Yep, I can see him. You see what I'm saying right here? Like, this is what bothers me, because like, there's a car there, but from specific distances you can't see there's a car there with this the halo. So that's why I prefer not to have it. I had a yellow flag right there for something. Not sure why. I can't hit that turn like I was hitting before. Let's take a look at
Right, some information on
oh
Ricardo.
my god.
They're retiring from the race.
Ricardo just retired. So next time we come in, we're gonna request a wing replacement. And tires look good, 10% on average all the way around. Temperature is looking good. Langkemper's still hanging on back there. He's not very far. I don't know where the leader is. But ahead of us, that's 4th and 3rd place. So if we can catch the 2 cars ahead of us right now, we get on the podium. And it's looking to be pretty possible. As long as we keep the nose clean. I love leaving up the temperature screen and looking at the how hot the brakes get when I brake. Not so much at this track, but at some tracks, really a lot of braking. They cool off.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
As we're +1 on fuel, we're good to make it. And we could run a higher fuel mix if we want, but I'm going to save it for late in the race just in case we need to battle it out with somebody. I like to say that right now it's going to use speed to get up there and
behind us is 2.1 seconds.
Going up on the fuel mix. Oh, that's why I was saving it early on. When I was in traffic, I was turning it down. Ooh, overdrove that corner. That's what I'm talking. Stuff like that's what I'm talking about. Like that's when it, for me personally, when I do these longer races. It turns into endurance for me because we're just short of halfway, and I just start losing my focus. and I start making stupid mistakes, stuff that I shouldn't be doing.
Gap to teammate behind is 26.6 seconds.
So right now we're all spread out. Basically, we're running by ourselves. We got Hulkenberg right behind, not right behind us, but about 2 seconds behind us. I think the gap ahead is about 4 seconds, 3 or 4 seconds. We were closing in on him before we went off the track and before I screwed that corner up.
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment.
Alright, we'll do. So we're doing pretty good on our energy saving. I haven't been using a ton of it. Let's go to ERS number 3. Mode 3. It's going to give us some more speed too, so we might actually start gaining on them. You'll see us running quicker lap times now with that at 3. What's up, Yarn? And no, sir, you are not the only one watching. Maybe the only one watching on YouTube, on Twitch currently, but we have some people on YouTube watching.
The gap to the car ahead is.
Can you request a song?
2 seconds.
No, you cannot request a song. We're racing. Like, you think I could just pull over and choose a song? I'm barely able to watch. I'm barely able to read comments. I'm kind of reading them like whenever we get to the straight sections of the track. I'm good though, thanks for asking.
Hamilton's just made a move for first.
Uh-oh. Looks like Hamilton just took the lead. One thing I miss about F1
a new strategy is available on the MFT.
Is I love how the crew chief guy really keeps you updated with what's going on in the race. Like a lot of games don't do that. Let's see. Confirmed change stops to lap 39. Our current one says for us to stop at 32. So I'm okay with going a little bit longer on the set of tires if the tire wear is not. Oh wow. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and make that change. So we're putting on lap 39, and that's what happens when you try to multitask. This should really make that easier. I think I can actually like use voice to tell them what I want to do. And we lost a lot of time to Vettel there, going off the track. I'm getting hungry again.
Gap to car in front is 5.5 seconds.
Yeah, we're losing time. We're 5 seconds back now. We were 4.3 last time he gave us an update. Now we're 5 seconds behind, so we're losing a little bit of time to Vettel. And Hulkenberg is right there with us, hanging on. So we can kind of straighten up and get our act together here. And focus. I think we can catch back up and get a good finish today.
Hamilton has the lead.
But I'm kind of, sometimes I like zone out a little bit. Kind of zoned out here. Alright, let's focus, guys. Apexes and exits. There, I can't even see Vettel anymore right there. Uh-oh, yellow flag ahead. Who is it? Oh my god, I think it's Vettel off the track. No, who is it? It's not Vettel, it's somebody else.
Green flag.
I don't know who that is. I couldn't see it. Somebody drove off the track. Not sure if they crashed or they had a failure of some type. Looks like it's definitely, I think it was somebody from a back marker because we didn't gain any positions. So it might have been a Sauber. That was close. Like, we're still in 5th. If it was a car ahead of us, we would have gained a position. So there's somebody from the back of the pack. Langkemper still back there.
Okay, gap ahead is 5.6 seconds. We're leading our teammate by 26.8 seconds.
We're almost at 6 seconds behind Vettel. I don't feel like it's the tires that are hurting us, but it's just me losing focus. Like, it gets harder for me the more I turn. Like, you would think I would get better the more I turn. Is there a point system? Yeah, there's a point system.
Has just taken the lead.
This is the first race of the season, so points will be as is once we finish whatever position that you get in. It says career mode, so we're looking to try to, win the championship or place as high in the standings as possible, and points will be very important to do that. What's up, Ricky? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. What is my next video? I don't know. Definitely, I want to do more F1 videos because I'm going to be playing it, so I'll be doing more of these. I'm not going to say this could be the next one. Still need to do our 5K special. I'm still working on that though, so I'll definitely announce when I will do that.
16.4 seconds.
So obviously, we're going to continue doing. Because this is the start of the new series, the career mode of F1 2018. We're going to keep doing the iRacing series as well. And then NASCAR Heat 3 comes out in a couple of weeks, and we'll be starting out doing that as well. So we have a lot going on the Blue Games channel. And then obviously Infinite Flight will continue, as well as X-Plane. I'm also working on the IFR training for Pablo D.
The car in front is 5.0 seconds.
I started recording those, I just haven't posted any of those videos yet. So expect that. So I have a lot of videos I'm working on, a lot of plans. Not enough time, but I have a lot of plans. So I'm working on that. So just stay tuned. And I appreciate you guys supporting the channel and supporting all the videos. And I always talk about this as well. I want to do Red Dead Redemption when that comes out, and Fallout 76. Another game on my radar, doing some streams and videos for once they are released. But I'm pretty excited about F1 2018. I've been waiting a long time for this game to come out. I've played F1 2017, 2016, and maybe 2015, I can't remember. And this is one of my favorite racing games, and as you guys know, I am a huge racing fan. So, looking forward to this. I love the career mode. It's my favorite part about F1. Is the career mode.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
So looking forward to this season. Hopefully we can do good. It's just kind of like I'm not only just doing this season, but I'm kind of challenging myself to try to complete these races, do 100% with no assist and no flashbacks, which means no restarting, no replay. Which is not easy on an open wheel car. Overdrove that corner. We've been doing really good though. We've been shaving off the time. Let's take a look. Let's ask what
Vettel is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 4.0 seconds. You're gaining by 0.3 a lap. Good work. They're on old super softs. Their tyres are 18 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 33.9. Our gap behind is 22.8 seconds.
Nice, nice. So we've already shaved off 3 seconds off of the time between us and Vettel. We were 7 seconds, almost, no, we were almost 6 seconds back. No, take it back, not 3. We were almost 6 seconds behind Vettel, and now we're only 4. So we actually shaved off 2 seconds. So finally getting my stuff back in order.
Car behind is now running the super soft tyre. That's the super soft on the car behind. Gap to car in front is 3.8 seconds.
We got somebody behind us 3 seconds back. On new tires, maybe. I'm not sure who that is. Hulkenberg was behind us for a while. I assume he probably pitted. That's why we don't see him anymore. Either he pitted or he got in an accident. What's up, Myra? Good to see you. Kelby, what's my thoughts on ERS deployment in this game? I'm learning it right now. It's kind of a learning curve. It's not something I was expecting to do. I've never really known much about that system on F1. I knew that was a thing. I just never really knew what it was, why it was, or what it does. So we did a little in practice earlier. We did a program where we had to manage our ERS. Oh, fastest lap of the race! Wow. And that kind of taught me a little bit of management and how to manage it, and how you want to maintain as much as possible. So right now we see we're less than 50% ERS, which is fine. We can still use that. But I'm gonna go down to 2 here in a second. And this section will be a perfect time for me to have done. I'm gonna leave it at 3 until we get to another slower, more braking section. So like right around here, I'm gonna switch down to 2 so we can charge up the battery a bit more. We don't need as much top end here. I don't know why we're so fast all of a sudden. Keep knocking out freaking fastest laps. I don't know what just happened to me. And here we can switch up to 3 again. We're gonna hit more top speed. I would assume, Kelby, that'd be really tough to manage ERS on a controller, because I'm using a wheel and I'm having a pretty hard time managing. I had to bind a couple buttons to go up and down on it, and that's making it a whole lot easier for me now. Before in practice, when I wasn't using the binded buttons, it was really tough for me to go back to that menu, switch to ERS deploy, and go up and down on that. So the cool thing is that you can change that in settings to be automatic, so that the car, the game, will automatically manage that system for you. Another fastest lap. What is wrong with me right now? I don't know what happened. These tires mentioned love being old. We're supposed to pit in about 3 laps. Back to 3. Yeah, so right there I should have switched back down to 2. Because braking is what charges it up, I believe. Yeah, PS4 needs more buttons. Or consoles in general. We're catching him though. Big time. Yeah, managing the engine to me in 2017 was a lot of fun. It was different. I like that aspect of the game, being able to have to worry about managing your engine, managing your whole car as a whole, because we have to take, you know, this same car to the next track with the same engine, the ECU, all that stuff. So like that, what I did just now, where I bounced off the limiter, that's not good for the engine. So I may regret that, but I haven't really been worrying about managing that too much this race. We'll have to worry about it more next week when we start wearing parts down. Especially with these longer races, we may see some reliability issues come into play. Fastest lap by Kimi Räikkönen. We got our tire wear. So we're in second right now. Verstappen is in first. I think he's right ahead of us. Hamilton is behind us, but he just pitted. So once we pit, he'll pass us again. Hamilton in the lead. Nobody surprised there. We might try to make a wing change at this next pit stop in a few laps. So I think we may have a little bit of damage to our wing. A little bit. I'm not sure. Thank you for that subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Sorry I couldn't say your name again. I can't really see my notification screen while I'm driving. Okay. Car behind is Hamilton. Yeah, so tire wear is not that bad actually. We're at 24% right now. Coming up on our pit window. I'm switching to ultra soft. For our last stint apparently. Oh no! Wasn't paying attention. Wasn't paying attention. That is gonna hurt us. Come on. Get out the dirt, get out the dirt, get out the dirt, get out the dirt.
The gap behind us is 10.9 seconds.
Safety car deployed.
No overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up.
That is good and bad. The good thing about the safety car coming out,
check your MFD for a new strategy option,
is that we get to pit while the safety car is out. Right? Yeah. So now it's telling us to switch to super softs instead of the ultra softs. I think that's what they want to do on lap 39. So our current plan says I pit lap 39 to super ultra soft, and they're recommending that I change to super softs on 37. Yeah, that's fine.
Copy.
So we're gonna pit probably like right now.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Too fast for these guys. I'm pitting. That was a huge mistake. Go back to the 9s with that new private race.
Go, go, go. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Alright, so safety car is still out. I don't think we've even caught the safety car yet, so we gotta go catch up with the safety car. Teammate is now in the pits. We got some fresh, brand new super soft tires. Let's take care of them on these safety car laps. Got Hulkenberg up ahead of us in 6th, so we didn't actually lose that many positions. We're only back to 6th place after spinning out. We will not be pitting again. That's our last planned pit stop, so we're going to make sure we take care of these tires see him out through the end of the race. I want to catch up to the safety car queue though, so that we don't have to start with a disadvantage to the leaders. There they are. They're up there at the next turn. Yeah, I'm seriously, like in F1 2017, I've never seen a safety car actually physically on the track before. I've seen virtual safety car, but never the actual safety car. So for us to have 2 safety cars in this race, it's really surprising. As we'll say behind Hulkenberg in 6th, which is good. This is gonna be a big advantage for us. This could be our big chance to catch up and actually maybe compete for a win here in Melbourne in the season opener. It also could be bad because you could, with so much more traffic, a lot more incidents could happen. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. What's up, Chris? So good to see you. Welcome back. Looks like Hamilton's in the lead. I think that's Raikkonen in second. I can't really say. I don't know if those guys pitted under the safety car. I have no way to know. Let's do a real quick race update.
We're sat in 6th. Langkemper ahead. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh super softs. Signs behind. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh super softs. Our gap to first place is 2.1 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. You have 20 laps till the end.
So I'll switch back to fuel mix and try to save some fuel in this restart. It's nice little break though. Let me rest my arms, rest my legs. It's been a pretty good race so far. I cannot complain. Had a horrible start, but we kind of bounced back from that. Drove our way back up from, we qualified 3rd, and then we got in, we stalled the car out on the very first start of the race, and then got in an incident from there, put us back in 17th or 16th place, basically the back of the pack. And we've been slowly driving our way back up through the field, all the way up to, I think we were in 5th? Yeah, we were behind Vettel, so we were in 5th. And then we spun out into the dirt, safety car came out. Now we're in 6th, so not too bad. The team goal was 12th, so we're already way past that. But we're almost done, only about 18 to go. We're good on fuel, good on tires. This should be the last lap of safety car. I don't really know. Looks like the whole field is bunched back up. Got everybody here.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
All right, here we go. What is that? You hear that? That sounds so bad. Alright, back to standard. ERS to medium. Alright, wish me luck, guys. Here we go. Come on. Green flags up. ERS back to high. We got fresh tires, so that's good. Not a good start, though. We'll be okay. We'll catch up. Ooh, locked it up. I think the tires are cold. Let's see what we got. Now we're up with the leaders. We can probably see how fast we actually are. See if we match up.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
Hamilton with the fastest lap, or Verstappen with the fastest lap, Vettel with the fastest lap.
Gap to leader.
Those dudes are gone, man.
2 seconds.
Gotta get past him again. Gotta get past him. Losing time. Vettel's driving away up there. Yeah, first group of 4. Pretty quick.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.9 seconds.
Got him. Trying to manage the ERS as well, so we can get as much power as we can. All right, next up is Vettel. We're up in 5th. Hamilton's in 1st.
The stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
This is when it counts right here. Box it up a little bit. I keep hitting that curve hard. That was my fault. Yeah, he's running like a lap 2 seconds faster than he was running at the beginning of the race. So the pace has picked up a lot. And all those guys are running right around the same speed. So we can't make any more mistakes like that right there if we want to catch them.
Our gap to the car in front is 4.8 seconds.
Damn. Alright, well, let's focus. We caught him before, we'll catch him again. If I get quiet, it's just because I'm focused. That's it. Man, Hamilton and Raikkonen are going at it right now. Keep locking it up right there. Alright, so now we opened up a gap behind us, between us and Hulkenberg, 5 seconds, so we are driving away from him. I don't know if we're catching the leaders yet. We're trying. Laps are winding down. We have time to catch them, which is going to take us not to make any mistakes. I'm literally like sweating over here. I mean, it is hot at my house, but so I can see them now. Not anymore because of that thing, because of the halo, but I can see them. Oh, fastest lap, 130.
Keep this up.
Yeah, I think we're catching him. At least it feels like it. I feel like I'm going a bit faster than I was earlier when we first started. That was the fastest sector 2. With no DRS.
Hamilton's just made a move for first.
Yeah, look how much closer we are. Not saving these tires at all. know if they're saving their tires, saving their ERS or what, but we are gaining on these dudes off the track. We're gonna have to switch to low pretty soon for our ERS. Because we're kind of low on our ERS right now. Switching to high just to catch up. Right on the tail of the lead pack now. Almost there. 10 laps to go. Oh, big lockup. You can tell I'm racing hard when I start locking up the tires. All that riding on the limiter stuff too is really not good for my engine in the long run.
Our gap behind is 11.1 seconds.
Right there.
Distance to the leader is 2.0 seconds.
Right there. The leader is right there. Less than 10 to go. We're in 5th. We got a 5-way battle basically for the lead. Everybody's right here. It's still anybody's race here in the top 5. Hamilton's in the lead. It's like Red Bull's in 2nd. And they're racing hard up there for it too. I'm back here trying to charge my ERS to get ready for this battle. A lot of dust flying around. Gotta find a good passing opportunity. There we go. Here, this is open. Not gonna have enough power to get by him. Laps are winding down.
We're leading our teammate by 29.1 seconds.
Okay, chill out. Starting to get slick.
Okay, some information on Bottas. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Uh-oh. Bottas is having a problem with his car. He's not up here in the top 5 though. I don't know where he is, but...
Okay, the gap behind is 13.9
here we go.
seconds.
Couldn't quite get it. Oh, we hit it finally. Finally hit that cone. Vettel looking for a fourth with his teammate. Is he going to complete the pass? Yep, he did it. Got Verstappen in second.
Just made a move for first.
We gotta get by these guys. Time to be aggressive. I keep forgetting I have DRS. Alright, here we go. I'm switching to Field Mix Rich. Another car is out of the race. Switching our ERS too high. Hamilton locked it up there. That position was an accident. We actually slid in there on accident. So yeah, we could actually win this race. I think we could win this thing. Vettel looking for second.
Caution, caution.
We got a caution in the area. Stop the car up there. I don't know who that is. In real life, we would probably get a safety car. If we were stopped on the track right there. Podium position is right ahead of us. It's time to go right now. It's time to go right now. I'll leave nothing in the tank to use at all. Vettel moves in for second. Oh, Hamilton cuts us off. Warning collision with Hamilton. Could have warned Hamilton for cutting me off. Wow, leader's driving away. Whoever that is. Here we go. Oh. We're gonna have to manage our ERS because we're gonna run out eventually if I keep it at too high of a setting. There we go. That's a clean pass. He's looking to pass it on the right side.
Engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
Move. Oh, he got hit by Raikkonen. Wow, these guys are getting really aggressive here. So are we. Let's go. Couldn't quite get it.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
No.
Let me know you're okay.
No. No. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe that just happened. Just pushing it too much. I guess. We've been spotless. We have been spotless this race. See what it is, we got in that grass right there, and that really, we were just going too fast to save it. I can't believe that just happened. And we can't flashback. We can't flashback. Oh man. Racing for a podium position, maybe even a win. I have to see it again. Let's see what other views do we have. Watch from this one. Right here on left wheel, hit the grass. Just nothing we could do. Nothing we could do once we hit that grass. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened. We had like 5 laps to go. 5 to go. We screwed it. We choked. We screwed up. We choked. There's our hopes for winning in Melbourne. Oh, I can't admit. I'm so pissed. It's like usually, you know, I could just hit replay and you know, and we could just try that again from that point, but we can't. We can't. We can't. Oh my gosh. It's okay though. It's the first race of the season. We have a long season to go. Lots more opportunity to try to get a win, try to get a podium finish, try to get some good races. Oh my god, I can't believe it just happened. Wow. Wow. Well guys, that's the end of our race. Heartbreaking defeat right there. Not sure who's going to drive away to win that. Bam! Wow. Alright, well, we got to continue. I guess we're retiring from the session. Wow. We made it so far. We're probably going to get away from this. Not even any points at all in this race. Car is totaled. The car is done.
So as they climb out of the car, the Red Bull team are ready and waiting to celebrate a thoroughly well-deserved win. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
A reliable car. That was the most important factor here. This was a real battle of attrition, and you could tell those at the front were trying to find a balance between running their outright pace and taking care of the car to reach the end.
And I can see now the drivers are making their way out. We need Red Bull fighting at the front. They do an incredible amount for Formula One. And that's another winner's trophy heading back to Milton Keynes.
Well, congrats to Red Bull. And we got both Ferraris on the podium. Not a single Mercedes. I know Bottas had a bad race there at the end. Not sure what happened to him, but he pulled off. He retired as well. Hamilton, we'll see once we look at the standings. Probably got like 4th place, I assume. We were racing him for
now
4th
let's
at the
take
time
a look
we
at the
wrecked
drivers'
out.
standings.
So let's see.
Max Verstappen takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
It looks like Hamilton got 4th. Romain Grosjean came in 5th.
League for me today. Really
Hulkenberg finished in 6th.
And
very
now
strong
let's
car all
take a
day.
look at the constructors' standings.
Really good.
Ferrari moved to the top of the table. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
I could have swore they said Bottas had to pull off earlier. He had like an issue with his car. Maybe he fixed it and got back on track. So we finished in 15th. That's going to give us no points. Started on the grid in 3rd place. That puts us ahead of Charles, Marcus Ericsson, Daniel Ricciardo. and the other Haas driver. But heartbreaking defeat though today. Can't believe it happened. We had such a good race up until that point. Really happy for Verstappen though. Love to see Red Bull in victory lane. Love seeing Red Bull in victory lane. So I like Hamilton. I like Lewis Hamilton, but I don't like that he always wins. And I like that Red Bull was able to drive away and win that there. So I'm really happy about that. His other driver though, the other Red Bull driver, I think did not finish the race. Yeah, the other Red Bull driver did not DNF'd. So how did our teammate do though? Let's see. Van Dorn finished 11th, so no points at all for our team. So not great weekend. Start off very strong, but dang, really sucks. So how about we take a look at the replay so I get a few screenshots and whatnot, and we'll head on out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching though. It's a lot of fun. I'm hoping to be able to continue the season and do some more of next week and the week after, and maybe we can get some better finishes, get some better contracts, and get, you know, level up our car. So let's jump into the replay. Resume or restart the replay. I don't know what that means. We're just gonna hit restart replay. There we go. Hold on a second. There you go. You guys are free to leave if you like. Thank you guys so much for watching, though. I'm just going to be kind of watching the replay here, so it's not really going to be much going on. That's when I stalled out there right at the beginning of the race. Got smashed. Smashed by that Haas car. Definitely knocked him out of the race. That's what happened. Wow. That is just crazy. Let's watch. Actually, let's see that again. And then the safety car immediately comes out. Let's see that again real quick. Change cars here. I'll hit pause on that, and we want to see from, I don't know, I think it was him. Let's see. Yep, bam, and he got hit again from behind. So Magnussen taken out real quick there, real early in the race. Sucks for him. Who was that behind him? Can't even switch to that car. There we go. Ooh, yeah, so both of these cars knocked out in the very first second race. That could have been us, man. That could have been us. One more time. Bam! Like, they were not paying attention. Just smashed into it. Jesus. So not a great race in the beginning stage. Had the first 5 laps under safety car conditions. I think this is us. Yeah, this is us. Craziness. Well guys, I'll see you guys next time. Remember, you got 3 choices. Give up, give in, or give it all you got. Thanks so much for watching. Peace, love, and God bless you.